Hello and welcome back to our continuing adventures on the CyberDefenders platform. Today I am tackling the TeamSpy exercise that apparently was put together by Gurkhan. I don't know as to whether or not this was 2022's challenge. I know it's published, but I don't think we get any additional details besides that. So what we have are VMem files of two different systems once we pull the stuff down, and to answer 16 questions. So let's see. Scenario. An employee reported that his machine started to act strangely after receiving a suspicious email with a document file. The incident response team captured a couple of memory dumps from the suspected machines for further inspection, analyzed the dumps, and helped the IR team figure out what happened. And so it looks like a lot of this is basically centered around, well, I mean, if volatility is the #1 tool, we can expect that's going to be there. Okay. So we have a eCorp office, and it's like a Win7? Yep, okay. So two different systems that we'll be basically working with, and it looks like we're going to start with eCorp office, and we'll end on eCorp Win7. Okay, so we are looking for malicious file and its PID on the office. So let's go ahead and bring Remnox up to the forefront. Actually, can I make this any better? Hey, there we go. There we go. Takes up the whole thing this time. I just had to remember how to get out of that. I think oh yeah, okay, it comes down. Okay, anyways, so I've gone through and done the image info on both VMem files, and it looks like the suggested profile is Win7 SP1 X64 for both. So I have eCorp Office in the left tab and eCorp Win7 on the right, and both denoting that the suggested profile to start with is Win7 SP1. Sorry for the different locations for each individual aspect. It did take me a second to remember how to properly call off volatility in the Remnox VM. Wait, no. Clear. Okay. So we're starting with eCorp Office. So I have gone ahead and got the basics put together. So applying the profile and doing a PS list. We just have to wait. Okay, so looking at this, so it looks like this was a VM. Shocker. VMware, if the process names are anything to go by, it looks like your fairly typical system. So we got Chrome. I'm interested in this Skype C2 auto. I'm assuming it's supposed to be update. I don't know if it got cut off. Outlook. Okay, so that's where the email came from. Then we got a command, conhost, and an IP config. So that looks mighty sus. Hmm. Uh-oh. I think the audio is cutting out. No? Interesting. Okay, anyways. And this breaks it off. And okay, so that's running by itself. Outlook and Chrome. And then SPP, SVC, all the rest of that stuff is running underneath services. So that's kind of what I expected. So command, ipconfig. Yeah, I don't like how that one looks. I don't. Not that that helps much, but. Okay, on a hunch, I changed out for PS list to PS tree for malfind. So maybe we get the typical aspects for Outlook since it's open, everything else along those lines. What we also get was basically a call out for that Skype C2 auto UPD. And I think that's going to be the process that we're going to be focusing on. So let's see as to whether or not if we're right. So PID 1364 is for the odd looking Skype. And it should fit a 4-digit according to that, which is fine. So let's see, 1364. So let's try 1364. Okay. We know exactly what we're looking at then. Well, okay, we know that there's a file that we need to be interested in. So we need to find the C2 server now, IP address. So we're going to do a net scan, yes? And then what if we do grep I 1364 to just focus on anything there? Since that it's the process number we're interested in. So let's see what we get. Okay then. So let's see, we got local to local. So 80, 80, 80, so it looks like oh, 2333. 2333. Just take off the oops, port number. Yeah, okay. And if we like just for metaphorical, Oh, so 4 months ago. Virus Total doesn't have a problem with it. Then again, I am doing this. Oh. Oh, good. I haven't brought the... Okay, hang on. Rimnox is still in front. So then you did not catch. So when I copied it from Mnox, it included port 80. So again, back to the whole aspect of taking a test, or using a test to take a test. So it gave that, okay, per octet it should be 2333, and that's exactly what was listed for the net scan. So the 54174131235. Take a look at Alien Vault. Okay, so virus total, at least up to 4 months ago, did not have any sort of problem. And we're just kind of waiting on Talos to get up to speed. I guess the other aspect to consider too, maybe something like URL host to see as to whether or not if there's any sort of history of that particular aspect, but okay, cloud provider, Amazon. Hey, look, back from 2016, files, Skype to auto update. Well, call me curious. Well, bugger. I was hoping that would be that the hash would be displayed here and we could just kind of go from there, but apparently not. And I doubt that it's live today. Okay, it blocked it. Great. But I am looking to do something stupid. Oh, mostly because the fact I want to have this sucker pulled down if at all possible and actually dump the hash and virus total. Of course, that doesn't quite help at this particular point. Actually, let me pause that. That might actually be a quicker way to go about it. Okay, so question 3, what is the team viewer of your version abused by the malicious file? So I'm assuming we're going to have to move into process dumping and memory dumping. So I have done a little bit of this ahead of switching the screen. So here we can see that I've gone through, did proc dump, dash capital D, dot, to basically put it in the operating folder, and then told it PID 1364 by using the dash under lowercase p. And that gave us executable.1364.exe. Then did the same thing with the dump, which gave us 1364.dmp. And effectively, I'm going to run strings through that on the C2 IP that we identified just now. And for reference, there's the net scan and there's the showing of the Skype C2 auto update, update tour. Take your pick. I also ran SHA-256 some on that as well, the executable dump in this case. And popped it into here. And for something that's last scan was about a month ago, interestingly enough, Malwarebytes is the only thing that picks up on this. Well, okay, it's a month ago. I guess if I want to be fair, it should be refreshed. Patiently waiting. I suppose while that's going, let's change tax yet again. Did this pay off? I think it did. So, okay, let's do running strings on the 1364.dmp and then grepping for the C2 IP that we had. And apparently we get a good number of hits back. Name, Philip Price. Interesting. So I'm going to grab these two. And I'm just going to put that in my text file. So definitely looks like it. TeamViewer version 0222. But I mean, we've got host names and the like. Okay. I can get behind that. And then, how are we doing with fires total? Oh, look at that. No, it's 0. It just got worse. Oh. Likely malicious with high confidence. Okay. Nice. Okay, what password did the malicious file use to enable remote access to the system? So let me guess. We're gonna have to change can we do does it contain any reference to password? Oh. So just doing the same thing on the memory dump, and then for items that ask for the password. It would have been something nice to go through and I guess check, but I guess we're just not going to get that lucky. Okay, so let's go command line. Is there anything in there that we can denote that was talking about for prompting for password or anything else along those lines? because we got CMD line, CMD scan, and then consoles. So let's see, program data, Microsoft search, temp. Yeah, there's the auto update aspect. But here's the fun thing. We didn't actually have the full portion out there. But in the strings, we did see Philip Price as the name that went through. So that must confirm just like some configuration information. So the user, the PC name. All right. But we've got the location now where we didn't necessarily before. But I'm not seeing much of anything here to in which that's asking for a password. Okay, so if not CMD line, about scan. Jack crap. Okay. Nothing there either. Well, bugger all. Okay, so nothing that was basically captured for any of the command aspect. There wasn't really much of anything regarding password for. And nothing in the process. I do believe that there was a CMD running, wasn't there? Yeah, 1920. Whoa. Yeah, 1920. Didn't trust myself, thinking that it might have been 1290. Okay. Now, what if we do strings 1920.dmp and we pass it to grep for auto update.exe. Just do Skype auto update. So I'm just wondering as to whether or not this would have been spawned. So the exe runs, it spawns a CMD, goes through, and apparently does something to enable. I don't suppose it would be something, anything as simple as just say password again. Well, that doesn't seem to help. But what if we do, the shortcut for pass word? Oh, what's it? No, not that one. Wasn't there an A, B, and a C in order to get in front of, behind, or... I don't know. I mean, do it in reverse for me. So give me stuff 5 lines before and after. Of course, it would be too much to hope that, the password would just be sitting there. So it should be 10 lines before, 10 lines after. It does not look like we're going to get anything that looks useful. Alright, so hang on one sec. Okay, so since it's TeamViewer, it's kind of given away in the name of the exercise, much less the fact from the virus total results we harvested from the process SHA-256 hash. Was going through, taking a look to see if there was any sort of way to recover information for TeamViewer. Since wasn't able to sit there and find password in any sort of meaningful field, or anything being set. So apparently there is, you're able to recover the credentials in RAM. And basically what we're working with is a snapshot of the RAM. So apparently it is edit box. So figured to give that a spin and see what shakes out the other side, because I don't know what else to sit there and try to do. Short of, I mean, if it was basically enabling it. Oh, wait, no, that might not work. Crap. Oh, I'd have to go back to drawing board, but let's just see what the results are that we get. Maybe we'll get lucky. Honestly, kind of makes me wonder as to whether or not if this would even still be applicable for current versions of TeamViewer. So I guess while we're doing that, what exactly? We're looking for something that appears to be 2, 4, so 8 characters all together. I mean, duh. I don't know as to whether or not if space is actually a valid password for TeamViewer or not. Hmm. Okay, we got something coming out of this. Okay, so okay, image file name, Skype C2 auto update. I think those are the TeamViewer ID numbers and then the 4-digit password for that session. We got Philip Price. Two, four, six. Okay, that's 8. That looks like a repeat of the TeamViewer ID number. This might be it. It fits the size requirement, is what they're looking for. I should probably dump that in here. Oops. I think what I want as well. Oops. The other aspects, since I believe that gives us a clear indication as to what was getting targeted. And then we've got the confirmation of Philip Price for the uname. Okay, let's try. Since that looks like that's gonna fit. Nice. What was the sender's email address that delivered the phishing email? So what we're gonna do a mem dump of Outlook, hoping that it would still be inside of memory, right? Yeah, because then we're going to have to probably do it for... Well, we don't have the recipient's email address. Not that we would really need it. We can do something like on subject. Okay, let's see about putting that into actual practice then. So let me bring this up. And we're actually going to go straight back to what we started with. The process list. Oh, Outlook. 2692. Let's just verify. I mean, we're already getting the results. Yeah, 2692. Memdump. And output it here for process ID 2692. And then we should get 2692.dmp. So we're looking for something to be sent in memory. So some remnant of the potential email, since I don't see much of anything in there in terms of a sub-process for having a broken out window or something else like that for Outlook. So then we would mirror this to something we would expect to see in an email. So maybe a header field, to, from, subject, CC. You wouldn't see it if it was BCC. Something to flag on some aspect of an email, since that's what we're being asked about. At this particular rate, this might be a two-parter. I mean, because we're only at question 5. So let's see, we've got what was the sender's email address that delivered the phishing email? What is the MD5 hash of the malicious document? What is the Bitcoin wallet address that ransomware was demanded? Oh, okay, so we know that there's ransomware. What is the ID given to the system by the malicious file for remote access? We actually, I think, have that, because it looks like that's 3 digits space, 3 digits space, 3 digits, which would be the same as a TeamViewer ID code. Okay, so we might just kind of jump around just a little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, 3 digits, 3 digits, 3 digits. Oh. Oh well. I guess that was too much to hope for. Okay. Okay, back to the email then. Dang. So we're going to do strings 2692.dmp. We are going to grep for well, let's try. Is it? I think that's it. 2. Oh, hey, we got Philip Price's email. I mean, it's not really a win-win for what we're doing, but it does build out an additional piece. Two from I've got something else that's just come up, and so I'm just gonna sit there and cut this and make this a 2 or 3 part process. So I will see everybody for part 2 of 2, hopefully, maybe part 2 of 3. But that being said, I'll see everybody in the next video.